Greetings, minions, factory workers, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade playing Satisfactory Early Access. There's been another patch. I don't know what's in the patch notes, nor do I care, as long as the game still is fun and just keeps on rocking away. Last week we did a series of plants over here to build on iron plates, and we also did this here for copper wire. So now we have 3 making copper wire, 3 making iron plates, and 3 making iron rods. But we ran out of power over here, so we're gonna need to build a few more power generators. So let's get to it. First of all, actually, what I need to do is probably make 4 of them. Alright, so let's go and get our needed stuff. Should be pretty easy. I think I already have it though, but I want to have a little extra on me. And I gotta switch that to, yeah, I'm gonna need to get more wire. I don't think these produced any. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to dump the ore that I got. I literally just started the game and started recording, so it's not like I planned anything. Now we'll take the copper ingots and hop. There we go. Hopefully we can get at least 2 built. I think if I'm looking at the list on the right there, we'll have enough to build it all. Suits me just fine. We're gonna need some biomass. Yeah, we're gonna have to refine this stuff down. So make sure we get this taken care of real quick. And the leaves. And we're going to have plenty of power to run all of that. Plus we're going to be putting in a couple more machines to get a little more advanced construction stuff up. Alright, that should be good. Well, let's get the yeah, we didn't do biomass or biofuel, that's right. Derp. We want to advance the milestones as quickly as we can, because I want to get coal, so then I don't have to keep filling these with biofuel all the time. So we'll need just plates and rods, and pretty much got that already. But I can't remember what the milestone is exactly, and what stuff gets unlocked. I'll get this taken care of real quick and commence construction. Come on, keep going, keep going. Eventually I won't have to do any of this by hand. I can just go to my machines and pull them out when I want to build things. Alright, so we got that. Let's go to Biomass Builder. Kind of want them to stay close together, but not intersect. Come on, line 'em up. There we go. And I think that'll be it for there. So now we got to get power connected. How we wired those in. It gets pretty complicated. Actually, overcomplicated. Alright, so let's make sure everything's fueled up here. Alright, we're going to come up a little bit short, I think. So we'll sort this. And I screwed that up. So we'll go like that. There we go. Alrighty, so we should have plenty of power now. Let's drop off the wood and all that. Still some leaves in there. That should get us going with wire production. Make sure these are on. Oop, that one's off. Alright, so that's fine. And that's fine. So, pretty much keeping in line with that. So now we're going to need more of these. Oh. Dang it. There we go. Haven't played this in a week, so I'm kind of rusty already. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Alright, so we need enough space to make some wire. And I want... Let's see, do I want one or two? I think... Excuse you. I think we'll go with just one and see how much we can produce out of that. So I don't think we need to... Uh-oh. Oh, crap. I gotta make a better means to get up top there. So we'll make one constructor just for wire, or for cable. And we'll see how that goes, because I think that's about all I need. Is just one, because it's not a very, at least at this point, it's not a very needed thing. So let's see. Constructor. Whip it around. I'm gonna have to get rid of that tree. Alright. And why is it not? Oh, can't afford it. Well, it's because I need, now, let's grab another thing of rods. Get some plate, too. Need to make some screws, and then make some reinforced plates. And I think what I probably will need to do is make a couple storage containers. Let's see how that goes. Probably make 2 stacks of 500 and call it good. That should be decent enough. Sorted, and we're probably gonna need more concrete. All right. And you know what? I'm gonna need a chainsaw, and that means I'm gonna need some biomass as well. Or biofuel, rather. Okay. Should be good. Alright, I guess it automatically did that. Let's get this stuff cleared out of the way. Ah, crap. Little bastard. Okay, so we gotta take care of that thing real quick. I keep getting the keys wrong on here. Alright, we're gonna clean this guy's clock. Just like that. Skadoosh. Get the right one. Here we go. Alright, we gotta get that one tree that's out here. Somehow we gotta get up under here. Okay, it looks like I can get those, but let's see. Give that a rest and get up in there and try to get that machine made. Come on. Dagnabbit. Oh, find that. Okay, it looks like we got rid of that tree. That's a good thing. You know what I'm thinking? We'll just make 3 cargo containers and group it up with load balancers. So we'll start off with a splitter. Let's see, do we want it? That'll work. And then we have to have a splitter there, and then a merger. I said a merger. Okay, so that's good there. So we'll do another splitter here. And then mergers here. Make sure these are lined up. Wonderful. Okay, so now we gotta make some more foundation blocks. And now we can build the storage. See, to build that out to the right. Okay, yeah. So you see the line one way, but I don't see the line here. I guess that works. Okay, so those are filling up, and the one on the end here, we'll have it drain out into another machine to make cable. So now we got to get some power to this, and somehow, let's see, how are we gonna hook this up? Alright, and now we can make some cable. Now we will leave these here just to fill up. And we're gonna have to make another platform out here. And then we're gonna have to make a storage container right there. Alright, so that's going good. So we got 3 containers that are filling up with wire. These 2 over here will be used for other resources that's going to require it later on. So it's best that we just produce it, get it filled with wire, and then when we're ready for it, we'll have it. And then this one is producing wire right there, and as it's producing, it's filling this up, and that'll also be needed later on, and sometimes earlier than that. Alright, let's take a look at what we can do, actually. Is dump off here and start upgrading. So let's get this all sorted out. And then these. What are we making actually? Okay, this is for the assembler so we can make rotors and modular frames. Okay. Sending it.
Milestone reached. More complex assembly of parts can now be automated.
Excellent. So now we need to look at. We don't really need that so much. Not really needing that. Yeah, a lot of these aren't absolutely necessary, so we need just to finish them, and we're good. And it's just a matter of waiting for the machines to produce them, produce all the parts for the pod to return, and yeah. So in the meantime, we might as well grab all this stuff and see what we can produce out of that.
Additional samples are required for R&D to continue developing a defense-oriented blueprint. The creature has been named Phacocoirus plumiuscata, or fluffy-tailed hog.
That's a mouthful. Alright, so we got that being analyzed. Let's deposit that kind of stuff. Let's see, what is this? The guts. Yeah. So we'll get those put away. Actually, we'll need that. Don't need the flowers. And then we'll need to switch over for that. And we can just do a little landscaping. So now it's just a waiting game for when that pod returns, which is about 3.5 minutes or so. Now what I'm planning on doing is building the factories, or the actual coal power plants that are powered by coal. They're gonna build these up here, so they're kind of out of the way, and they're pretty big, so just might as well, right? But since we don't have them yet, we'll just clear the area for them. Let the factory produce on its own. And then as we need the parts, we could just grab them out of the bins and get our upgrades. Lots of goodies up in here. Oh, and these here are frickin' awesome. Collect the green power slugs as often as you can. That's the first time I've seen one just sitting on the ground. Usually they're on walls and high up, and you have to kind of nerd pull to them, or you know, whatever. And sometimes, I should say oftentimes, they're in places where, like, you have a plant that makes toxic gas, and you have to go through the toxic gas just to get to it. So they can be oftentimes hard to get. That one was actually pretty easy. I mean, too easy almost. But you can use, once you analyze the green slugs, you can actually use them to overclock your factory. So let's say, like, power is enhanced so that you make more power, and you need fewer power stations. The factory machines produce faster or produce more, and so, you know, helpful in that regard. So always look out for the power slugs. I think there's a green, yellow, and maybe a blue one. And I think they have different degrees of bonus power or ability that they give you. So I don't know exactly how that goes right yet. Either way, just pick them up when you see them. You don't really get the overclock thing until a couple more levels from now, but very much worth it. We're getting a ton of biomass. That's something I haven't seen before. Alright, we'll get up over here. So let's head in and check our progress. Should be able to send off another load of stuff. Actually, I'll grab resources for that. There we go. Alright, so we'll not take away from this one. Whoop. We will take from here. Oh. And get that sorted. Alright, don't need too much. Let's see. Just fill up a stack. Okay. Right. So now we'll just go to that. No, not that. That. here, and let's see, there's that, and
Milestone reached. Additional storage options have been provided. R&D inflated your pocket dimension and developed a personal storage box accessible in the build menu.
okay, well, I guess that's about it for this episode. And what I'll do is produce some more biofuel and get my inventory kind of emptied out, and then we'll start the next episode. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, see you later. Twitch.